Welcome to the 21 Culture Podcast for Marianne. I'm back with another episode 4, and I got 2 special guests with me today. And this is a very special one. Yeah. Very special one. This is really last minute. I wasn't even going to do this podcast. I was going to do like a little Q&A by myself, but I choose to do this podcast with my 2 bros. If you watch episode 2, got my boy Spody. You watch episode 1, the OG episode.
OG.
Yeah. No more Nas chat room. Y'all already know. So how y'all doing?
Hey man, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you having me.
Hey, that real talk,
Great
bro.
respect, man. I'm blessed, man.
Man, we doing good, man. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. It's a blessing to have y'all on here again.
Definitely.
I know this like I said, a very special one. I know Father's Day this weekend. There's a reason why y'all get this podcast on Sunday, not Friday. So y'all get this on Sunday. And like I said, Father's Day. And I choose these 2 people because all of us got the same story, but it's different in their way, in a different way. So it's like all of us don't have our father. They kind of lost our father around the same time. And I wanted to do this because if somebody that's going through the same thing, how we can help get you through what you're going through and stuff like that. So like the first question that I have for y'all, like, what's the mindset now? Knowing that Father's Day is coming up and you don't have that person that's Father's Day is for, and not having that person, what it's like.
So then when I'm gonna take it back to last year.
Talk
man.
to me.
So my pop was just alive last year.
Talk to me. Hey,
I baked him a whole chocolate cake, man. We had a good time, man. We had a good time on Father's Day, and it's like, this Father's Day is like, whoa. Like, been going on, I'm finna graduate, you feel me?
Right.
I'm finna graduate, a lot of stuff happening. So it's like, my mindset just to work now.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta put it all on the line. Like, I got his blood, like I got his whole name, James Edward Hood the Fourth. Like, I got his whole name, the nickname. Like, from now on, like, my whole mindset is to take over and make sure, like, I represent his name the right way and any means necessary. You know what I mean? So, good time.
Yeah, hey, I'm the same thing, bro. Like, my dad told me, like, bro, he got a motto: don't die with your dreams inside. Don't die with dreams inside. So, I'm taking that and I'm running with it. Like, it's non-stop, man. Like, everything, we just working, bro. Like, and then I feel like it's kind of like we got to now. We had to before, but now it's like, bro,
like
it's
I
mandatory.
said, like I told Jay Walker in episode 2, I said, your mom said, you got to, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's a blessing that you get to. Cause like you said, like when you lose somebody, now they don't get the opportunity to do what they do. Like, get the opportunity to wake up, they don't get the opportunity to be with their loved ones. So it's like now you got the opportunity to get what you want to do what you want to do. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I got to. But it's a blessing that I get to wake up. It's a blessing I get to be right here, this podcast. A blessing I be able to wake up, talk to my mom and stuff like that. So
Twin, look at our feet right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
He
said, yeah. But
that's real though.
how much? I speak on my part because we all in the same boat. And just, I say, it's very different. It's hard for me to put it in words, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of been, say the last couple months, it kind of been like all over the place. Cause it's like talking to my dad about graduating high school, talking to him about going to college and stuff like that. So it's like waking up each and every day. It's like I can't go to that person. I can't be like, man, I did this, I did that. Like,
Exactly. I think about that every single day, bro.
Every Sundays I go in the room and we just be talking about random stuff. We just be talking just cause. So it's just like, it's different when you don't got that person. It's like, it's not the same. We go do that with somebody else.
And I ain't that's crazy. Like, I think I'm still adapting to it because like I be having thoughts like, oh, let me go tell Pops what just happened. Oh God.
But that was crazy because like my sister got in a car accident, right? And like my dad was the person that everybody called when it's a problem or like when it comes to cars and stuff, he'll fix on cars. And then like really when she got in the car accident, she felt the type of way about it because she couldn't call my dad. Because my dad was like everybody that, my dad kept the family together. Like he was the mole of everybody. When there's a problem, people call him. Like, so when she got in that car accident, she kind of like was very emotional about it because the car she got an accident with, that was the car that my dad worked on. So it's like she can't call him like, I need you to come fix the car. So it's like that's how much need. And me, all my siblings, we got different dads. So it's like for her to feel that way toward my dad, and it means something because like my dad did his part with all three of us growing up. So it was like dang, and it's just a lot to be honest. Like just knowing that the goal for my dad was to get me in college. And now
You there?
I'm already like I'm finna leave in 55 days, 50 days. So it's like it's like a blessing for real to be even like to say I'm finna go to college and then the person I taught that like I told that person like I'm finna go to college like he even told me like we gonna travel together like when wherever I go he traveling.
Yeah.
So it's like dang.
It's a different
So it's like man.
It's a whole different
That's crazy.
Hey, in real talk, let me tell y'all something. Make sure y'all love on y'all people, man.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I know y'all be mad at your mama because she said you couldn't go out with your friend.
Facts.
Man, it's gonna be okay, bro. Love on your mama, love on your daddy, cause bro, when they gone, they gone.
Hey, appreciate them while they here.
Appreciate them, man.
That's real
For the
talk,
little
man.
stuff. They got you eating, man.
Cause when they
got
gone, bro, you gonna look around like, what now? Who I go to now? That's
You
fact.
just had a source to go to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's our relationship growing up with y'all dad? What I was like coming up.
I'll go first, man. Bro, my pops my best friend. Like, to be honest, like right before he passed away, we started getting like way closer. But like as a youngin', like me and my dad used to go out, throw the football, like little stuff. Like that was my best friend. We talked about everything. Like he enlightened me on so much stuff. It was just like that was my best friend for real. So like to lose my pops was kind of like crazy to me. Like I just lost my best friend, like the person I go to about everything. Like I said, like I told y'all just earlier, like I be thinking like, oh, let me go tell Pops this. Like that's the type of relationship I had. Like, let me go chop it up with Pops about this. Like, so it was just, we just grew up like, I grew up like that being like my main man, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about you?
Man. Me and my pops, I ain't gonna lie, me and my pops at first, we didn't have a relationship. Like, I keep it real.
Yeah.
At first, we didn't have a relationship like that. It was a rocky road, like,
Yeah.
it was rocky. But as I started getting older, like, he started being more there for me, like, when I started going to middle school and, like, a little bit of elementary, like, he started coming to my football games. In the middle school, he started coming to all my football games. In high school, that's when he really started supporting me the most. Like anything I need help with, like he was there. And my mama then was tripping, like he was coming in clutch, like so it was like we was really at the top of our relationship. And then it's like, as soon as I needed him, like before we finna graduate, he gone. So it was like y'all probably had a relationship with y'all dad y'all whole life, but it's like. You don't know that feeling when you building something with somebody. And he taught me. It's like I learned so much from him. So it's like I feel like
In that time.
yeah, I don't got no problem with it. I don't accept it because I haven't grieved all the way. But it's like he taught me enough. Like he was here. He taught me what I needed to know. So that I'm
And I'm gonna speak on what like he taught you enough. Like the way I look at it, it was just I go with growing up. So like growing up, my part it was. I'd say the best thing, because growing up, I was around people that didn't have a father in life. So everybody gravitate to me and my dad because they wanted to be a part of what we had.
Same thing, bro.
So it's like, our bond was so close. Like, we had the football games. My dad was at every football game. He never missed a game. So it's like, everybody, like, when we was at Stockbridge Generals, so it's just like, everybody knew who my dad was. They knew his name was T. They called me Lil T. So it's just like, people gravitate to that. And it was just like, man, I want to be a part of it. Like, y'all bond close. Yeah. So that made me like, dang, like I really got a good father in my life. And then everybody don't got that. So, and then it's just like you said, that he did enough for you. Yeah, it didn't look like he did everything for you in your whole life, but the time that he did have, he installed you what you needed to take on to your next life. So that's how I feel about it. Like, I feel like my dad did his job here.
Definitely.
He poured in what he needed into me. He did for his family. Like, he did just enough for us to go on our own.
Yeah.
Just like my dad literally just the amount that I need.
And I say something like,
he didn't overly do it. He did it.
I'd say something like I'd be selfish to still want like him here, cause like that's his life, like that was his life, that was his life, like that was that's what he was supposed to do. So like I'd be selfish to say like, dang, like of course it's gonna hurt, like dang I want this person in my life, but it's like I feel like that's what he was destined to do.
It's crazy because like what you just said, it's like dang, I'd be like, yeah, I want him back,
Right.
But if you feel like, will I be wrong if I say I don't want him back?
Right.
Because I feel like if he was here, all right, so he passed away November 18th, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the stuff that I have did from that day until what's the day, June 14th. I feel like I never got it accomplished if he was here.
Definitely.
I feel like a lot of stuff been way different. I feel like I was living with my dad and then going to live with my mom. I feel like that would never happen.
Right.
I feel like me going to Fairmont, I don't think that would never happen.
Definitely.
I feel like a lot of things will never be into place.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Think about that.
Talk to me.
Hey man.
Talk to
A
me.
lot of stuff that like I'm not saying what happened, but you having a clothing brand, that probably not been a vision.
Bruh.
I never even thought about that while he.
So it's just like it give a different look. It's like I said, like is it okay for me to say that I wish he wasn't here right now, or if because I really want him to be here to see what I'm doing. But if you really got that mindset,
So
he's not.
Podcast right
That's
here.
what I'm saying. I feel like I won't. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I just know it. I believe in my heart that I know he's not here physically, but he's here spiritually. Right. So it's just like it's a different picture when you really think about it and just become one about the situation. So it's just like, dang.
I say like you just said, like would I be doing the things that I'm doing if that person wasn't here? I say like, bro, like the drive that I got after that,
and
was kind of
it's crazy for you. It's crazy for you,
right?
Because when your joint happened, when your situation happened, it was right before state.
Yeah.
So it was a critical moment in your life that you didn't have a choice but to win state.
I share a little bit. So like I run a track and I do hurdles. So hurdles is the first event of the track meet. You feel me? That's what get the track meet started. So I get to the track meet. It was a whole bunch of commotion. Like before I got to the track meet, like I was hearing stuff, but like I didn't know. So I get on the field. I'm about to do my warm up lap with my teammate, and my mama called me, and it wasn't even supposed to be like that. She didn't want to call me. She didn't want to tell me, but she told me that that my pops was gone, and I just bust out in tears on the field. Like I just started crying. Long story short, like 20 minutes later, I had to run 110 hurdles, and it was prelims, and the next day was finals. So either way, I had to stay, away from my mom, away from my family for that next day, like just losing my pop. So I had won prelims. Then the next day I stayed again, and I won finals for 110 hurdles. And it was just so crazy. Like I remember it, but like it was a blur. Like I don't really remember like winning. Like I don't remember state. I don't even remember how I raced. Like it was just crazy. Like the whole thing. But yeah.
That's how it is. Like I think the whole situation, that whole day, November 18th of 2021, it was just like a blur. Like I barely remember everything that happened that day.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I know for y'all, bro, we always like the main, like, we was like, cause everybody, you had a close relationship with your pops when he passed. You had a close relationship. I had a close relationship.
And it happened critical time.
Yeah, and then it happened like this though. But like for me, I know for me, like, bro, like my pops in the hospital, mind you, like my dad, like he never had health issues, like ever. And
in
bro,
the same boat, man.
And bro, like when it happened, a week later,
in the same boat, man.
he was at the house chilling. The next day.
In the same boat.
What?
Let me tell you how my situation happened.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
cool. I'm talking about everything going good in the summer. I'm playing football. We finna go to camps with the team. So we go to this camp called FCA camp. So I called my pop before we show. I'm like, Pop, I'm finna go to this camp. I'm finna go crazy. Pop, I'm finna show you clips when I get back. Blase, coach, supposed to be out there. Woo, woo, woo. Bet. Boom. So then I go to FCA camp. I go in stupid. I'm thinking like I don't got to call my pop. No, mind you, let me tell you, when I called him before, he said he was sick, but he said he was good. So my pops always be like, he's sick. Like my pops always be like, he's sick, and then 20 minutes later he be like, I'm good back. Yeah. So boom, what he did was after the FCA camp. I called him. He ain't answered the phone. And mind you, I wasn't like a weekend. We was there for a weekend. Yeah. He ain't answered the phone. I called him. He ain't answered the phone. So I'm like, what? Mind you, I got so much stuff on my mind right now. I'm finna tell you like how I was going stupid. How I'm finna turn up this season. Mind you, it's July 17th, so school finna start. My birthday August 5th. Mm-hmm. Mind you, so everything finna start. Football season finna start. So man, I get a call from my stepmom. So she tell me my dad in the hospital. So me knowing my dad never go to the hospital. I don't care what's wrong with him. He ain't no type of person just to go in the hospital. So when she told me he was in the hospital, it was like I knew I could already start feeling. So I just sat on the stairs and I just cried. Then soon my mama got home, I told my mama. And then I called later on that night and she said he was getting airlifted. I ain't gonna lie to her. When she said that to him, my whole body just shut down. Like you can't tell me like my dad finna get airlifted, gang. Like, my dad used to run 9 miles, 7 miles. Used to call me. I'm like, Dad, I can't even do that. He used to do this all the time. He used to take medicine, like make sure his blood was straight, like. And now they tell me he got bacteria around his heart. He went blind. He was chill healthy. I would chill like on Father's Day. I would chill with him. And I was like, but now that real talk. Real talk though, like.
Hey, I'm gonna say something about Spody. Like, Spody called me and told me like that Paul was in the hospital. I'm like that everything that you just said you told me, bro. I started crying on the phone because like I had just went through that like 2 months ago.
Like a month?
Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 months, like right before that happened, and I was scared. Like, bro, I was so scared. I'm like, no way, like now Spody finna go through this. Like, I was hurt, bro. Like, I was hurt, bro. I'm like,
bro. I was already going through some whole other stuff on that before my posse.
It's crazy, bro.
But yeah,
like I said, it happened in critical point. Like you was in track season, you right for a state. My situation happened literally during junior football season. Like my dad never missed a football game. He missed the last 2 games of the season. And then who played playoffs junior?
We played Harris County. That's who we lost to.
You did? That was sophomore year?
Huh?
That was sophomore year, junior year?
That was junior.
Junior for real?
We lost to Harris. That number 2. Remember that number 2 with Mawson? You remember that one?
G5 guy.
You remember that one? I know.
Dang, yeah. So he missed like last 3 seasons of the game, and I was just like, dang, like he never missed a game. So he was already different. It's just like, just literally everything happened so fast. Like it literally. Dang, it's really, I ain't really talked about this in a minute. It just happened.
Me neither, bro.
It happened so fast. Like, literally, he went to the hospital. I feel like I never want to live with guilt or, like, a reason, like, I could have stopped the situation or prevented the situation happening. But, I mean, God got his plan. And, like, regardless of what we say or do, it's going to happen regardless. So, I just feel like, so he got sick. Which I already knew he was sick. Like I said, my dad don't never get sick. Like, he don't got no high blood pressure, nothing. Literally the healthiest person you possibly know. So it just like it kind of threw me for a loop when he got sick. I'm like, he got sick? Like, why you sick? Like, I ain't never heard that. Like, going to the hospital is his last resort. Like he always say put some duct tape, some ice on that. Duct tape, some ice on you, and you good. Go about your business. So it's just like it threw me for a loop. So it's just like he went to the hospital and it just I went and lived with my mama for a minute because my mama don't want me never want me to get sick because I got asthma and all that junk. So I went and stayed with her and it was like he was at the hospital. I'm talking to him on the phone after a game. I'm trying to talk to him. He at the hospital, like, and then they said he had to go on the ventilator. So I don't know what the ventilator is.
Yeah,
I ain't know what that joint was.
Yeah.
So basically, like, long story short, it's basically life support. You gotta go on life support. So I'm like, okay. Which I ain't really like. I'm scared, but I really ain't. Cause I'm like, oh, I believe.
I
He
thought
gonna be good.
I thought it was straight.
You swear that.
Twin, I thought
that Superman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was straight, bro.
Good. It did like the situation. It's like I went to the hospital. I didn't even. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you stuff like I ain't said this in a long time. But everything happened so weird, and like I feel like mentally, spiritually, mind, body, and soul, everything had changed. Because the first day I was at the hospital, I was like, I can't see him. I can't see him in the hospital. Like I just can't see him like that. Cause I don't want to be pictured. I don't want to picture him like that. I don't want to picture him in a hospital bed or a whole bunch of cords. I don't want to picture him like that. So I'm like, I ain't going in there. Like I was like, I'm not going. So you know how the hospital, the doctors, they call all the family in the room. So I'm like, all right. I'm all right. I got that gut feeling like this ain't gonna be good. So it's me, my mom, my grandma, everybody, my dad's side of the family. You all sitting there, and they come in there and it's like, it's sort of one or two choices. So it's just like, he was on ventilator for 14 days. So literally after 14 days, it's really like, it's a slight chance. Everything will get good. So it's just like, I'm sitting there like, this joint is a dream. Like, I'm like shocked. Like, it's like, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. And it's just like, when they said, because like, really, when you never, after a while, bro, you never be like, you don't want to see somebody suffering.
Yeah.
You really going to, do what you got to do and then see them suffering in this job. So it's just like, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
And y'all want to go in depth about it? If y'all about it?
I mean, we could do it.
All right, so look, we're going story by story then. So I'll go on and finish. So just like once we all sitting down, then it was just like, they came in there and said, do you want to keep suffering? Basically, they ain't said like this, but basically right. Saying, do you want to keep suffering or you want to go in and, pull the cord or whatever?
Right.
And my grandma was like, I forgot what she said, to be honest. I wasn't listening after they said that, but I started crying. I started buzzing. Like, I literally, I lost the whole world. Like, I lost all my whole family. Like, I feel like I just died.
Yeah.
And that's really, like I said, that was really the first time I really cried. Like, literally, like, crying. Like, I just, like, it's different. Like, I never cried. I freaking cried like I didn't lost my whole family. Like, like some crazy junk. And then the next day, this is the craziest part. The next day, this what shook me. This was really the part where I really knew that everything would be all right. Mm-hmm. I went to the hospital. So went to the hospital and the doctor was like, it was a black lady, and she was cool. Like, she was probably the best nurse I ever probably like met. So I went in there. She was like, you should be the person that go in there and talk to him. Like, people say when you sleep, like when you put the seat, people can still hear you. So she's like, you might need to be the person that go in there and talk to him. Like, he might need to hear your voice. So I was like, all right. So I went in there. So I just went in there. I went in there and put my back against the wall, like to the door. Like, I didn't even look in there yet. So I went in and put my back to the door. And I was like, all right. I was like, you got this. So I went in there, and then like, it was crazy because I'm really trying to remember it. I went in there, I put a chair to the little bed, sat there for a second. I started crying. It was like, dang, like this junk is crazy. I feel like a movie, bro. Like, it feel like a freaking, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to explain what it really felt like. But it's literally like, after I started crying, bro, I swear to God, bro, Jesus was in there, bro. Like, God himself was in there. Literally, I stopped crying. I was like having a whole conversation with him. Like, I started telling about football, school. Like, I really started talking to him like he was talking back to me. Like some real junk. Like, I'm not even crying no more. Like, I'm like, you know how we having a conversation now? That's how it was with him. And he not like, it's not like he was talking back. Like, he couldn't talk back. It was was crazy because I really was talking to him like he was talking back to me. And I came back out. The doctor, the nurse, my mom, they looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Because I came out there like good.
Straight.
Like I literally came out, like I really told myself, regardless of what happened, I'm gonna accept if it go good or go bad. I'm gonna accept it. Like I don't have a choice because really it's just like if he gonna make it or not. So I came to agree with myself, regardless of what happened, be good. So I came out of there. They looking at me like I'm crazy, and I was just like, I'm good. Like let's go and leave. And it's the crazy part about it. I was all right. So the day that he passed, all right. Now I'm go back. So the nurse called my mama and said they lost him in the middle of the night, something like that. They got him back, and the nurse, like the nurse my mama was talking to, the black lady, they didn't want him to pass, and no family was there. So they got him back. My mama, my auntie, I think my grandma, they went up there, and when he was passing, right, I was like, let me call my mama. She ain't answering the phone. Let me call my auntie. She ain't answering the phone. Cause I wasn't finna go up there. I was like, that was too much. I was not finna go up there and see that. So I'm calling, they ain't answering the phone. So I'm calling him at 4:21. So his birthday 6:21. And military time it was 16:21. So 6:21, that's June 21st. 4:21, June 21st. Well, take the 4, I'll be 21st. So all of them lit up. Yeah, so look, all of them was like, the numbers was crazy because I called them in military time, 6:21, 16:21. So it was just like, dang, like all these things added up, and nobody answering their phone. So I'm like, my mama called me and said like, yeah, he was passing away, he was transitioning out of here when he was calling me. It was like, dang, I had that gut feeling, and it's like I wasn't even crying. After I cried, but it's like after everybody was calling me, checking me, he was good. Like I'm actually good. Like I accept when the day I went and talked to him, that was the day I accepted if it go good or bad. So I feel like I handled the situation better than any adult, anybody that could possibly go through a thing like that. I feel like I accepted it because a lot of people I ain't gonna speak on nobody, but I know people that haven't, they still accepted it. And we went a year and a half later, 2 years. So just like, now that I can really say that I'm really grieving. I'm still grieving about it because I think the hardest part is gonna be at the end of this month when I got my send-off party, and he ain't there. So I feel like me leaving, that's gonna really hurt like big time. I think that's gonna be the next big emotion I really feel. Cause graduation, I felt some graduation, but I think I was so much in the moment.
Yeah.
I really wasn't even like.
You feel me? But I made sure I gave the thanks to the Most High. But it's like I was tuned to like I have to enjoy this moment.
I was tuned in what was going on.
Yeah, I like every moment I have to enjoy.
Yeah. So other than that, man, it was just all that just happened so fast, bro.
So fast.
It's just crazy. Like if I can go back and change, I feel like my life changed after that was crazy. I feel like everything when it comes to relationships with people. Yeah. Being friends with people. Just the way I talk, the way I move, the way I just carry myself, all that's gonna change big time. I can't really say it's hard for me to be like I can go back to that same person. Cause me taking counseling, all that, grief class, all that, you can't. It's impossible for us to go back to the person we was before that day. It's impossible. There's no way you. So me, I was telling myself, find a new Marion, find that new Marion, find that new sport, that new Nas. So like, you can't go back to that old person because that old person had that person besides you all the time. You can go to call. So once you got that person, you're not the same person. So it's hard to go back and be like, well, and I hate when people say, well, you're not the old Marion, this and that. How you gonna tell me I'm not the old Marion? And you ain't go through what I've been through. Yeah. You can't say I'm the old Marion because you ain't experienced what I've been through. Right. I can say that, but you can't say that. So it's a different feeling when you really go through something like that and then when you really talk about your story, it feels better that you can talk about it and you're not holding it in and stuff like that. So that's why, try to get y'all on here. Yeah.
I was
things.
Hey, nah, for real.
What y'all, how everything like feel like with y'all?
Yeah, so after, like I told y'all already, like after I found out my dad got airlifted, like I ain't really know what was finna happen, cause listen, bro, y'all know what crazy? I was supposed to go see my dad the same day he got in the hospital, right? But the thing was, it was too late, so it was like, and it was like he gonna be straight. I felt like he was gonna be good, so I was like, I'm gonna go see him in the morning around 7 o'clock. So, I went to sleep. And my mama woke me up at I think like 6:11 in the a.m. Woke me up like Spody. You know how mom dudes be. She gonna come in there, yeah. She gonna come in there and be like, she's like, Spody, he ain't make it. And I just started screaming, like I just started in my pillow. I just started screaming. I don't even care who was around. I was just, I said all type of stuff, and I'm like, yo, like, what? Pop's gone?
Yeah.
Like, I was just supposed to go see him in the morning. Like, I was just supposed to go see him, and then he gone. Nah, I can't see him for forever. And it's like, last time I seen him was on FaceTime, like, and he was on a ventilator, like, and it's like,
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, and I'm not even able to get to you, Pops. Like everybody else seeing you but me, like everybody touching you, everybody you but me, and I'm always thinking like, dang, Scott, if you was dead, like you feel me? I always do to get myself that, like, Scott, if you just touched his hand, just did something, maybe that would have helped them.
Facts.
But it be like, yeah, and it's crazy because let me tell y'all about this, like, and this how I know like everything work out crazy. So you know Ware County, you know my dad from Ware County.
Okay.
So that's crazy that we ended up third round at Ware County.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then you know my dad died at Kennesaw Hospital. You know I'm finna go to Kennesaw State University. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I be thinking like, dang, it played out how it played out. And mind you, I wasn't even supposed to go to Kennesaw at first. Like they didn't accept me. Like I was supposed to go to Fort Valley, but then they messed around and they gave me a full acceptance, and now I'm in there.
Yeah,
Like that, so yeah, man, it's crazy experience. But after that, man, I just knew as my pop died, I knew it was time to be a man. Like, and I used to see like my grandma, cause my dad was raised with women, like full of women. So it's like I knew I was gonna have to take on that road. That I was gonna have to take care of them. I was gonna have to do what I got to do, so my grandma won't have to worry about nothing. For my aunties, don't have to worry about nothing. They kids gonna be straight. Yeah, that was my main goal. Like at the funeral. Like, I got to a certain point, like, I wasn't even crying. Like, I'm just on the front row, just looking down the front row, like, just looking like, I got to make sure these people straight. Because my dad was doing everything for these people, like, everything they needed. Oh, Spody this, Spody that, Spody. It's like, dang. Nah, and I got his whole name. Like, I got to represent. Like, got his nickname, they call me Lil. Now he told me I could be Big Spody and he King Spody. He told me that before he died. He been told me that I could be bitch, but that's why I changed my Instagram and all that to bitch, but yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So real talk. So I woke up, I was supposed to see him, woke up to him gone.
I want to say it's a risk for everything, man.
Yeah, that's what I always say, man. Everything happens for
But like they said, but I probably wouldn't even make it. I wouldn't even think about no trust no one before this. I wouldn't even. I mean YouTube, of course,
but you always got that thing in the back of your head, like, what if?
Yeah,
it's always what if.
Yeah, what if?
But that's life.
Yeah. Life is what if.
What if?
For real.
Dang, son. You got
man. We living right here in the middle of Atlanta through a hurricane.
In the hurricane.
In the hizzy hairy.
So if y'all haven't liked, comment, and subscribe by now.
Nah, for real, man. We out here living in the freaking hurricane.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you can't, but we can't even see the buildings.
See
like,
the buildings, man.
Like I just seen the building, now I can't see it no more.
For real, man.
Not that crazy.
But what about you, man?
All right. So boom. All right, boom. The last time I talked to my pops, he texted me. We was talking like that night before state. So he texted me. It was like I think it was like 11. It was like 11 that night. He was like, make sure you get some sleep. You got to be up in the morning. I'm saying to go get this, to go run. I said, I got you, pops. And then that was the last thing, like
Some candy, bro.
that was the last thing that was said. But so I wake up in the morning and I'm in the hotel away from everybody, and I was low key mad because, but to be honest, I wasn't tripping because so my pops usually he had every track meet at every single track meet. So now it's like state and he not there. I didn't too much think about it. Like I've always been the type of person like I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be good. Like you know, I'm gonna be good.
You
like,
always had that.
Yeah,
About yourself.
I'm always be good. Like I don't, not say I don't need you to come, but it always just like I'm gonna go out here and get it. Just it don't matter. Yeah. So he wasn't at that track meet. None of my family, nobody was there. So I wake up in the morning and I was just thinking like, I'm like, why he ain't text me? So then it was just a thought though. It was just a thought. I ain't call him or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he sleep. It was like 7. So then I get a call from my little cousin, and my little cousin he lived in Virginia. Like he lived in Virginia. He called me like, no, he texted me first. He was like, where's my uncle at? He like, where my uncle at? Where my uncle at? I'm like, what, bro? He at the house. Like, why you texting me? Like, what you mean? So he called me and he was like, he's crying, and I'm like, what in the world? I thought it was something going on in Virginia, you know, like family in Virginia. So I'm trying to think like what just happened in Virginia? Like something got to be going on in VA. And he like, where my uncle at, man? They said that Uncle Nasia had a heart attack. And everything in me just like, I was like, wait, what? Like, what you mean? I was like, nah. I'm like, you tripping? Cause my pop was in the hospital a week before he passed. He was in hospital for like 3 days. And I don't like hospitals. I don't do hospitals. Like I don't go to the hospital. Like I'm telling you, I think I'm traumatized from hospitals. Like I don't like them hospitals. So like, I talked to my pops one time. He was in the hospital. When he was in the hospital, it was on the phone. My mom was on the phone. He was talking like you know how like you got that, like you feel like you got pressure on your chest, like yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like that. It was like that. It wasn't that bad though. It wasn't that bad. Cause I'm thinking like my pops straight, right? Yeah. So like you feel me? We was, you know what I'm saying, I was like, oh yeah, what's up, pops? He like, man, what's up, man? Feel me? Everything was good. I couldn't talk, so I started like choking up, like I'm finna go. So I went upstairs, and all right, so my pops come home. All right, I'm everywhere right now. But my pops, before I went to state, my pops came home. He had came home. We was chilling, talking. He was telling me what was going on. He said like he had fluid around his heart. It was like just like fluid. So like I had looked it up and it was like saying like, imagine if you put a balloon inside a water bottle and you try to blow the balloon up. Your heart can't expand because of the fluid around it. It can't expand how it wants to. So So that's basically what they were saying. Like he had fluid around his heart, and they said that it was like a hazard, or like it was something like they could go in there with a needle and like pull the fluid out, but like they didn't do nothing. They gave him some pills. Like they say like, all right, you good to go. So he came home. He telling me
them hospitals.
Yeah, it's crazy, right, bro? And he told me he was straight. Like he was like, yeah, I'm good. So I'm like, all right, boom. I go to state. My cousin called me, said that. And I'm like, nah, you tripping. Like my pops, he was just in the hospital. He at the house. So then I hang up and I started thinking like, what's going on? To be honest, I wasn't thinking about it. Malik, my teammate, the one that he heard it with me. Malik was like, bro, call your mom, cause I had it on speaker while he was in the room.
So they listened to
they heard it. So he was like, bro, call your mom or somebody. I'm like, nah. I don't even want to know this. Like, I have a track meet. Like, I don't even want to know if it's true. Like, I don't care. Like, just let me run real quick, please. Like, just let me run.
Get through what you gotta go through.
And he was like, no, twin, call her. Like, call her, bro, because there ain't no way. So I called my mom. She didn't answer. And I called my grandma. She didn't answer. And I called my auntie. She didn't answer. I said, something going on. I said, something going on, because ain't no way all 3 of the women in my life, like, ain't no way they'll answer the phone, bro. So they ain't answer the phone. So the team, we about to go get on the bus to go to the track meet. So we all downstairs. I threw on some glasses. I was crying and stuff. And like I was just like in my head about it because I didn't want to believe it. Like I'm like, bro, my pop's good, bro. So we get on the bus. I'm crying. I called my big cousin. I'm like, hey, Lil Allen just called me and said that my pops had a heart attack or something. You know somebody? He like, nah. He's like, no, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna hit you up when I figure it out. So I'm like, all right, I'm on the bus. We get to the meet, and that's when like I get on the field to warm up, and that's when I said, like, my mama called me and told me. And I just fell to the ground. I was
when you on the field right before you
Man,
run, so everything
everybody was
happened.
looking at me too. Like, everybody was looking at me, like, just staring. Like, and I didn't really care. I was just out there, but everybody was looking at me, bro. Like, and I was just crying. And my coach had took me to the back of it was like a building on the side of the track. He took me to the back, and he was just chopping it up. He was like, "You don't gotta run if you don't want to, bro." And as soon as he said that, I'm like, "No, I'm finna run. Like, I'm running."
Yeah,
I was like, "I'm running." Like,
now it's like, oh yeah, go time.
Go
Yeah.
time.
Go
Cause if
time.
you
Yeah.
win this one, it's like you finna turn the whole city.
You get me chills, man. Think about
That's what I'm
it.
saying.
It was so
Get me
crazy,
hyped
bro.
for the track.
Man, he was like, "You don't gotta run." Nah, I was like, do what you feel like. You feel me? I'm like, "Nah, coach, I'm running." Like, every emotion went out of my body. I was like, "No, I'm running."
Yeah.
And then my mama called me and was like, then she called me again, and she was just telling me, like, she can send my cousins down there to come get me. I was like, "Nah, I'm a run." You know what I'm saying? I'm a run. And then after I finished my race, like, I remember when I finished my race, I was crying during my race. Like, when I was on the line and they said set go, I was crying. Like, and it was the dude beside me. We was racing. I'm just staring at him like, you don't even know, like, you don't even know what's going on right now, like. But I had tears in my eyes, and I'm in lane 4, staring at him like,
You just don't know, bro.
boy, you don't know what's going through my
don't
head
know,
right
like,
now.
you don't know
You don't know what's going through my head right now, bro. And I'm like, I'm finna go crazy, like, I'm finna go dumb. So I win. I ain't had no emotion. I ran right off the track. I ran all the way back to the start line because Malik was finna run, and Malik was crying with me, bro. He was crying too. Malik knew my pop, so we was all hurt, like, you feel me? So Malik crying, he on the line, he about to go. Bro, the whole stadium is quiet. You supposed to be quiet when they about to blow the gun. I'm yelling at him. I'm like, bro, we worked too hard for this, bro. We finna go get this. Like, let's go win. And he won his heat, and we was just so turned. Like, he came back down there, he came and hugged me, and we was just crying together, like, right after. And that was prelims, but like that's kind of the story. But
People don't know the feeling.
and then when
I can feel you talking about it.
Yeah, like, Trey, I'm getting chills.
Man, it was crazy. But you know, I ain't get to see my mama till like the day after, so I still had to like be with the team. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't had a team that I had, bro, I don't know what I would have did. Like, I told them, like, I appreciate them so much and I love them so much. Like, bro, they was there for me as soon as they figured out what happened. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, I wouldn't have been able to get through that without that team, bro.
And then Twin, like, when you posted, Twin, you got so much love.
Yeah,
Twin.
yeah.
When everybody found out, Twin,
Yeah.
I was right, Twin. I remember, Twin.
Yeah.
You got so much.
I mean, but literally when I found out about both of y'all, bro, it was like, cause I was the first.
Yeah,
and it's just like, dang,
Bro,
bro.
when I heard about yours,
Yeah,
I was surprised. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what, bro?
Cause I just
But you know what's
Pop,
crazy
that
though?
was crazy.
I ain't feel it though. I didn't understand it, Marianne. I ain't understand it.
It's crazy.
I ain't understand
It's a different feeling, bro. It's a different feeling when, all right, they're like, dang, but your pops passed.
Right.
But it's
don't
a
know,
feeling
bro.
when you know. Like when I heard about y'all situation, y'all situation, bro. Like all I had to, like, my mouth just dropped because, like, dang, bro, like, I don't want y'all to go through that job, bro. And it's like, it's a feeling that you can't understand once you go through it. Like, I hate when people say, I understand.
No, you
don't
don't. No, you
understand.
Cause
That's
it's a
why-
make it or break it.
That's why.
understand.
Hey, look, that's why the Marion was one of the first people I had. Like, everybody was texting my phone and like after it happened, like the next, well, it was the same day, but the same day, like prelims day, everybody was texting my phone like saying like I'm sorry and stuff, bro. I had text Marion, like I was like, hey, my pops just passed. I just wanted to talk to you just to see like where your head was at, just like so I could try to like I'm trying to figure out what's going on, cause mind you, like I'm not with my mom and them. Like I'm by myself for real. Like I'm with my team. They don't know what I'm feeling. Like I can't.
All got their pops at.
You feel me? I'm just in my head like, bro, I need somebody to talk to, bro. I talked to Marion and he, bro, like the way you looked at the situation, bro. When you told me what you told me, bro, I was like, bro, what? Like the way, like how Man.
I don't even remember what I told you. But
It was just so perfect. Like I ain't gonna lie.
You just gotta just relax.
Yeah.
Just sit back, relax. Just take. People like to force the moment. Like they be like, bro, dang, he gone, this and that. They wanna be hate the world.
Right. Nah.
But like you can't hate.
You gotta love it, bro.
You got to.
Bro, you know what's
got
crazy, bro? Bro, my dad got a song. It's called "Celebrate the Death," because his brother had passed away, and he wrote a whole song about celebrating the death of this person, like celebrating their life. I'm finna celebrate your life. So what you did in your life, let's celebrate that. Let's not be down about it. Let's not be, let's do all this.
For what?
Let's celebrate your life, bro.
Because that bring you down, but that do nothing.
It may do nothing for you, bro.
What do it do? It have people going, bro.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying,
it
bro?
hurt you.
It really, and I say death, it really shows what people ride with you. Like, if people ride with you, they don't ride with you. Because I feel like, when something bad happens in your life, people want to hop on and be like, man, we good, I got you. You need something, call me. If you want to hear before the situation, I don't need you now.
no, cause twin. Some of the people that text me all that, bro, I don't even talk to
understand.
them, bro.
So
Only
it-
talk to them.
But
So
look,
it's
can I say something?
No, twin,
I mean, now look, it's genuine. Now look, it's genuine.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like, I'm not saying in that way.
But-
I'm not saying that way.
Yeah.
I'm saying a way where like, when something go bad, and you don't talk to me or stuff like that, and then you want to try to be in my life.
I hate it, bro.
It's okay to text me. Okay, yeah, you need something.
Yeah.
Let me know. It's okay to say that.
I know exactly
But
what you're
it's
saying,
different when
bro.
you say, all right, I'm gonna be in your life. I'm gonna do this for
Bro,
you. This
let me tell you something.
If you weren't there for me, before,
Hey,
you not be in my life now. So it's
you
different.
know what's crazy, bro? I think it was my uncle, bro. He was like, man, bro, basically trying to be in my life. Like, I don't even know your name. Like, but it's genuine though. Like, I get it, cause like I would probably be the same way. I get it, but it's like, bro, you don't even know me, bro. But then it's like, I give it to him, cause to be honest, I'll probably be the same way. Like,
No,
like,
but
I know what you've been through.
I'm gonna stand on my business because you don't even know how many people that told me they got me.
And you know what's crazy, bro? It like, bro, now that your pop's gone, I got you. You not my dad, bro. You don't got the same impact my dad had on me, and like who my dad was to me and everybody around, and who he influenced. I grew up with this man. I seen him, bruh. I seen him do so much for other people. It's like, and for me, and I look like, you trying to be my dad? What you mean, bro? You not him, bro. You can't do what he just did to my family. What I seen my dad bring from when we was in Virginia to when we in this big house. He got me and my mom, my little brother in this house when we was just living with his stepdad. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
It's wild, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Bro, like, people didn't talk. I promise you, all my dad, homeboys and stuff, people he used to even stay with, bro. I don't talk to none of them, but all of them swear they had me. The only people I talk to for real is my dad, like my grandma, his sisters, and you feel me, and my cousin.
And it's crazy because, like, they'll say that for like the first week.
yeah.
And the week start going, you ain't hearing from that person no more. You just said you
I ain't gonna lie though.
But it's like how people
I don't
do
know
that.
though. I think it's genuine. That's me though. I feel
no,
like it's,
I'm saying,
like they really mean
it's
it.
not wrong.
But then you gotta understand other people go through like, bro,
They
like,
go through their own problems.
like not even problems. They going through life, bro. Like even like my dad homeboys, I love them folks. I love
So
them
don't
boys
say it
to
me, bro.
death.
Don't
though.
have me.
I love them boys to
different.
death though,
It's
bro.
different, bro.
And I know they got me, bro. Like if I went to my dad homeboy right now and said, yo, woo, they gonna do it, but like they not gonna text you every day.
But I don't know.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Like they not gonna be your
But-
daddy and like
but
talk
it-
to you every day.
Bro,
They
it's
don't got to. They don't got to do that.
It's two ways to it, bro. It's two ways, bro. I feel like, that I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah.
And the other way is where like when somebody passed, that was a very impact of everybody in the family.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that person not here, and then what's the way I put this? And then they want to change. because that person not here.
Right.
Like y'all trying to understand?
Yeah.
They trying to fill in. They trying to fill in with that person.
No, not fill in, but it's like they change in a way where it's like you don't want to mess with them. And it's like they're not trying to grow on. They're not trying to grow. You know how like when you grieve, you trying to not move on from that person, but you trying to move on.
Have acceptance.
Yeah, trying to accept that person.
Understand.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna say understand, because never understand, but try to get a sense of a direction, a right direction to go throughout the whole situation. But it's like they back here, and you trying to move forward,
Right.
and you would think that they'll move with you, and they still back there.
Phone, have you trying to go back there with them?
My point exactly.
You trying to go right here?
And then they ain't move on. They ain't move on from the stuff that happened in the past. They ain't move on. They ain't trying to move forward because that person not here. They still back there, and everybody is moving forward.
Right.
And it's like I can't really mess with you for real, because I'm not finna go back to the life that I had. I'm not finna go back to them feelings that I had. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Where people are different when deaf, because like they choose. You might go forward, they might go right.
Right.
Or you might go forward and they might go back. So it's like people really change when it comes to death.
But then, I see what you're saying. What you're saying. But
I think that's the best way I can say it.
But though, you gotta still understand, like even though that person is to you who that person is to you, that person is to them. Did you get what I'm saying? Like your dad is you to you, but your dad is them to them.
Hold on.
Like let's say this, like your dad homeboy, right?
Yeah.
Your dad grew up with them folks.
Yeah, like
You feel me?
some real genuine.
Grew up. They
Twin.
know your dad more than you probably know your dad.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, imagine what kind of impact your dad death had on them, other than you. Like, yeah, like that's your dad and you lost him, but like them, like that probably hurt them more than it hurt you. To be honest, like, so like that's how I kind of look at it. I don't know, but like.
I got what you know.
No. My thing, people said they were finna do stuff for me. But like, I don't talk to nobody.
But that's understand. Like, I feel that.
So it's like, bro, why you would? Because now, if someone were to happen to you and I say, I got your kids no matter what. But I got your kids. But don't come to me and say, Spuddy, I got you. I'm gonna do this here. Take my number. Twin, I don't get no call, no text. I'm calling you and you don't answer the phone.
Okay, that's different.
Okay, that's different.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's a whole different
Okay.
sequence.
Them different people though.
Yeah.
That's different people. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my dad homeboy, like they don't call me every day, bro. They'll call me, bro.
They called you though.
They'll call me like every month, probably like once a month, every other month, like little stuff like that, just to like see like where my head at and stuff. But like, bro, then
Yeah, twin is over.
But that's cause I grew up with them like since a young, and like I knew them, like they knew, like, well, I ain't know them, but they knew me, like they knew little Nasia.
I feel like as I progress in life, bro, they gonna try to come back. But twin, what am I supposed to do though?
I feel like,
No, you, bro.
It's different. It ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, cause twin, they gonna try to come to me with this different type of approach. And it's like, bro, you can't come to me with this type of approach. Like how would y'all feel? Cause y'all know what we finna do in the next couple of years.
Right.
So these people that y'all feel this way about, like, what? How would y'all feel? Like, yes, you said it was genuine, but they never did it. So how would you feel if they tried to be back in your circle on some genuine? It's like, bro, y'all never did. Yeah.
I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that.
Nah, cause especially if I blow. Like
But
when I blow,
I ain't gonna lie though.
when I blow,
But let me say something.
Keep it the same. Like,
To be honest,
when I blow, if you want with me through the process,
yeah, keep it the same.
if you want with me through the process, especially because I got people in my life,
It depends on
especially you did some stuff that wasn't right, and you expect me to be the bigger person to come back and apologize to you,
All right.
and then when I blow, you want to come back in my life. That's a different story. Like now that's why I said that's why I brought this topic up. Mm-hmm. If you was that way before, stay that way, because it's not. I'm growing.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna grow with me, I'm just not gonna be with you.
Cause so if I go back and talk to my partner, my dad partners, they gonna take me back to it. They gonna take me back to it. That's all they doing. So exactly like you said, that real. You said
I see what you're saying.
So like that, man. Y'all funny, man. Hey, so look, I got a question. About time, I got a question. So look, where y'all pops from?
Oh, Miami.
Miami 305.
Miami, Florida 305.
Miami, Florida.
Hey, but he was raised. He moved up here to South Georgia too, where kind of he was born in the country, but you know he was back and forth.
Yeah.
When he got older, he was in Miami. Now he met my mom.
Miami.
He was in them yells. He was in them yells.
Well, my pops from North Virginia, man. Like 757.
I'm finna be up.
Yeah.
Oh, so you really finna be
Man.
Where your pop from?
My pops from D-Rock. We sitting right here, ain't it?
Okay.
In
In the 80s, man.
Hey, South Atlanta in Zone 3. Okay. The only one. All right, so look. This gonna be a gospel topic. So look. So I hate when people say, yeah, so you from pretty much Miami and Georgia. You met, so you from Georgia and Virginia. So all right, so I hate when people say I hate when people say you from a place and then they be like, no, you not from that place.
Right.
How you gonna tell me where I'm from?
You feel me?
Hey, look at him. Now, how you gonna tell me I'm not from
Hey,
let me get some straight. He from Virginia Beach.
Hey, tighten up though. Hey, let me say something, bro. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, bro. Hey, I don't know what y'all. Let me say I don't know what Spody talking about.
Virginia Beach, y'all.
Niggas in Virginia Beach.
I'm from, and he be trying to he
But-
know I'm from Miami.
But we not having a conversation on the podcast. Cause Spody,
No, I'm from
Spody,
the
where's you?
305.
You not from the 305, Spody. You not from the 305. Spody, you not from the
I just
305.
moved out here for better living.
You feel me though? Nah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to
Hey, Orlando, Florida.
That nigga from kissing me.
PCB,
Hey,
goddamn.
Hey, not real time. But nah, hey, I will say though, like you said, you came up here for like a better living, bro. My pops got us out of Norfolk though and moved us to the city, moved us to the A.
Real
You
talk.
feel me? And I love it here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he showed us a way better living.
Yeah, but my pop always said he should have left us in the A for a minute. He should let us grow up in the city.
Nah, cause Atlanta show you different. Like Miami,
It's
way
nice, bro.
different. So it's
It's different everywhere you go. I ain't gonna say. All right, let me break this shit down.
Okay.
So look, I'm not from Atlanta. Listen, I'm not from Atlanta. I'm raised in McDonough, Georgia. I say most of McDonough, Georgia.
All right.
Some other places, think Cat, something like that. I don't even know. But I was raised. I put my head down in McDonough, Georgia.
Yeah.
I was pretty much raised in Atlanta.
In the A.
Yeah.
So it's just like I got a mix of both. I got a mix of the suburb, got a mix of the city.
Right.
So like I pick up both sides. Y'all pick up street knowledge, or the just the way up. That's the way the city is. That's the way Atlanta is. I pick that up because my family, everybody, my mom, daddy, grandma, everybody raised in the heart of Atlanta. So I pick it up for everybody. But like I said, I put my head down in the suburbs.
Yeah.
So I was,
Which is pretty swell.
I'm saying, I picked up both. Like I ain't saying I'm from Atlanta. I was raised in Atlanta. It's different. And I hate people trying to go straight that with me. How you gonna tell me where I'm from?
Yeah, cause real
You
talk.
can't tell me where I'm from.
don't
You
know
weren't
me.
there when I was born.
You don't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I probably been through way worse than what you talking about. So it's like, how you gonna tell me?
Crazy, man.
You know, you feel me?
Crazy.
2, 3.
Stop it, man.
That's it.
Man, y'all, hey, Spody,
Look,
hey.
so look. So what's how important is it to live out your pop's legacy?
Let me go first.
Yeah.
So like I told y'all before, I got my dad whole name, nickname, all that. It's very important. Like, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't trying to put too much pressure on myself, but it's like, it's important to me. Like, it's very important. Like, cause this is life, and I feel like with being on this earth, you got to have an impact. anyway, like how we all say our pops all got impacts. Everybody they didn't talk to, everybody they didn't did anything for. So I feel like I have to go out here and succeed. Like I have to go out here and handle the business. Like my dad would tell me, like handle the business by any means necessary. Like go out here and work. Nothing gonna be handed out to you.
Nah, for real.
Nothing gonna be. You ain't gonna be able to just go up somebody gonna be like, here go 10K to start your business. Now you gonna have to go out here network until you find that person that was willing to help you out, or you gonna have to work for it for yourself.
Right.
That's real.
So yeah, and I feel like and the only way, and me being successful, and me feeding the family, doing what I need to do, I know my pop's gonna be happy. Like me, I don't really too much believe. Like my pop, like I'm more of a person. Like I got to see it to believe it. So when people like, I know for a fact my dad would be proud. Like, cause that's all we talked about with me making it. So I know for a fact he'd be smiling. So me knowing that I'm making him smile, that's what I'm trying to do, right? Like, you feel me? I'm grinding so hard, so I can know he's smiling.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, that's real.
You wanna go ahead?
Yeah.
What's the question?
How important is to live out your pop's legacy?
Okay.
I feel like that's when people look at me, they look at my dad, because I'm my dad's only child. He say he got 5 kids, but he only made one, because he just taking everybody. If you growing up, if you was outside with me, he treat you like he was your child. Like he was at football games, like he say everybody his child. This is the type of person he take care of everybody. So I feel like he was such a caring person, like that. I don't have a choice but to be a caring person. Like I just can't be the opposite of him, which I'm not. Everybody be like, "But you look just like your dad." But your dad, you look just like your dad. And it's like, sometimes you get tired of it. I know it. Yeah, but it just like I just feel like it's very important, because I not only that I know people say you're not gonna let nobody down, you're not gonna let your family down, stuff like regardless of what you do. I just feel like me personally, if I don't do what I gotta do, I'm gonna let myself down, let my pops down.
Exactly.
So I feel like it's a different approach now. Yeah, before, if he was sitting here talking, like if all our pops sitting here talking, I'd be like, I want to live out your legacy. But now they not here. It's like now, I want to live out your legacy. So, and I just know that 15, 20 years later from now, I can sit back and watch his video and be like, I did. Like I lived out his legacy. Like I did what he wanted me to do. I did more than what he had imagined me to ever do. So it just different when you get to that point of life and you like, dang, like I actually did it. Yeah, and like it's crazy now, cause like we actually graduated high school. We actually finna go to college. So it's like it's already a big moment now. But just imagine we get to the big stage where the big dream.
So cause literally like I keep telling myself like, Spody, it's gonna have to happen. Like, but you're going to get older. Like your work is not gonna get bypassed all the time. Like eventually, Spody, they gonna feel it, and the whole world gonna feel it. Eventually.
It's crazy, bro. You just gotta believe that joint. You gotta let that joint manifest. You gotta write that joint down. You gotta write it down. Write down where you can see it, not just speak it. But when you can see it, you can visualize it. You can just see yourself picturing
believe it.
Like when you can picture yourself running track, picture yourself getting medal, picturing us in the NFL, picturing you the number one YouTuber. Like when you can picture yourself, you can actually believe it. You can say, you can manifest it, and it's just like once you can do that. And you can stand 10 toes down on what you believe in, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If you just have faith, put your faith in God, and you just keep going, you just keep fighting, and regardless, I feel like that everything that we've been through is a test for the next thing that's gonna happen.
Definitely.
I feel like
so
God don't put things on us that we cannot handle, and I believe in that. I stand on that because I feel like if that wasn't possible, we won't be sitting here now.
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna answer the question. Like, bruh, for me, I feel like I got straight fire thrown at me, bro. Like, it's really my fault, to be honest, with the school and stuff. But like, my pops passed, feel me, and then I ain't had good enough grades to go wherever I wanted. But I'm good on the track. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm the best in Georgia on the track. I was 8th in the nation, 16th in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that, and then it's like, I thought I was finna go wherever I wanted. I thought I was going to USC, wherever. Yeah. But I gotta go to Kansas, like, which is not a problem. That's life. Everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like stuff thrown at you. Yeah, I feel like stuff thrown at you. You gonna have to shake back. You gonna have to shake it.
You gotta double the roundabout a couple times.
Yeah, but it's like most people are fold in that situation, bro. So I feel like God throws so much stuff at me. It's like, bro, I can do it.
You know you can handle it.
Yeah, I can do it.
He know that you gonna come out of the fire. You gonna come out of the light. Like I always tell people. It's light at the end of the tunnel. I can't promise you when. I can't promise you the time, the date.
Facts.
But it's always light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep going. Hey, that light gonna come, and once you get to that light, man, it's gonna be a great feeling. It's gonna be a great feeling, man. Yeah, for sure. What you finna say?
No, I'm finna say, what y'all got to say for the people that go through this situation? They don't do like what we doing, like
they don't have no sense of direction of where they go.
Cause real talk, like everybody not like this, like at all.
I can speak on this a long time, I ain't like to, but I feel like over the year, I ain't gonna lie, I lost track. I ain't gonna cap you down. I lost track. I feel like it was a year and a half ago. I feel like it was 2 years ago. I feel like it was 30 days ago.
Yesterday, bro.
So I lost track. So and I don't even be like, is it bad? If it's bad for me to lose track,
or not.
So I just be like, man, I just be going with life. But I feel like if you're going through something like this, or you already been through something that's similar to our story, I feel like the best thing is just let everything plan out. Yeah. Don't force it. Don't be like, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this. I gotta, your head be all over the place. I gotta go talk to this person. I gotta go do this person. I gotta just sit back, relax,
just chill,
and just like become one with yourself. Try to accept the fact that I feel like the hardest thing to accept is that knowing that, and I feel like I still have trouble with this, is just knowing that you're never gonna see that person ever again.
Never.
Your kid's not gonna see that person.
Yeah, that's what hurt me.
So that's the hardest.
That would hurt me, bro.
That's what I'm
saying.
But then you know, your kid's not gonna know. They're not gonna feel it. They're not gonna feel it, bro.
They're not gonna feel it.
So I just feel like the best thing to do is just take a second. Take time each and every day to have a moment with yourself. It ain't 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes, however long you want to. Just take time. That's what I'm saying. Ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's the best thing you can possibly do.
Yeah, bro.
Like I feel like I said, you never know the reason why things happen.
Right.
But if you give it your reason, give it your own reason, I feel like you have a better understanding. And the reason I gave this situation, my dad did what he had to do on this earth.
Yeah.
He installed what he had to do. He did everything that he could possibly do for me, and it was just time to go ahead and leave.
Dang, you know what I just thought about, bro? My dad, our dad definitely had nothing to do with us.
It's crazy.
Nothing.
Like 20.
Happen like this.
Hold on.
Like, I'm saying it like this though.
Your pops died off a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, how your pops died?
COVID, pneumonia in the lungs.
My pops died off of fluid.
But
bacteria around his heart. None of our dad died off of really like something that could have physically been done.
I'm saying it like this though. I'm saying it as in like,
all of it could happen for a reason.
our pops passing was dealing like it's day life. You know what I'm saying? Like day life just affected us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like.
I mean, but like we got saying like that. We came out of it.
You don't got the same life as your dad.
We don't, but we got something a part of them. Like my dad, I
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Their life affected ours. You know what I'm saying? Like we lived our life. They I'm saying like they lived their life. They did their life. They passed away. That was them. Them passing away just affected us in our life. Huh?
But should it affect us?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going.
Yeah, naturally as it.
It's just different. It's just different when you just. Let me go back one round. I ain't gonna go in that part, but let me just say, with people that's going through something like that, like I said, I feel like the whole situation, man. Without God, I would not be sitting right here. Like I just won't be sitting right here. Like the whole situation to this day made me closer to God than I ever imagined to be in your life. And like I said, that probably my dad leaving this earth probably was the thing that needed me to get closer to God.
I think that was the best thing.
It just gotta give it your reason why.
Yeah.
You never want to question God. You never want to ask him why he did this, why he did that, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're not gonna find out regardless, and you shouldn't question him, because at the end of the day, God knows what's best for you. Has everything in store gonna be best for you. It ain't gonna be for nobody. Whatever God has for me is gonna be for me. Whatever God has for Nas, James, it's gonna be for y'all. It ain't gonna be for nobody else. So it just like I said, just take a second and just take it in. Don't block your feelings. Yeah. Don't try to hide your feelings. Don't try to keep things in, because you don't want something to happen and the emotions come out. And it'll be a wrong time. And that's how you really get in trouble.
Yeah, that's how you really mess up your life.
Yeah.
In 1 second can mess up your one split decision can have your life like change to
we
it.
have over 1,000 thoughts. More than 1,000. Almost 100,000 million, like a million thoughts in our head a day. I know a million thoughts in our head. That one decision, that one thought out of a million can change your whole life. Yeah. So it's just like, just keep your head focused, stay. Can we repeat that?
Yeah, one more time. I just thought about that.
We have pretty much, I ain't gonna say 1,000. We have way more than 1,000 thoughts in our brain a day. Out of them thousand thoughts that we have a day, out of them, only one out of them million thoughts can change our life. That one decision, that one thought can change our life. So, like I said, don't always think on that first thought. Let that thought make another thought, and make that thought make another thought. And then you make your decision. Don't just think off that first thought, because that's when you really go down the wrong road. And like I said, I could have went down the wrong road.
Hey, or go down the right road.
Yeah,
that one thought could be 10-1. That one thought could be coaching.
Yeah, so it's just like I said, just keep God first, stand on your faith, 10 toes down, and just just keep going. Life ain't over with. Like I said, regardless how that person mean for you, or just like how much that person did for you, all this, life ain't gonna stop.
At all, bro.
That's the hardest thing.
Like that's why he said take the time. Like just take a minute, 2 minutes, just to sit by yourself and think to yourself, because bro, life do not stop. That's the one thing I realized.
Yeah, bro.
After my pops passed, I realized nothing stops for you, bro. Everything, bro, you can be going through the worst, bro. Life keep going.
Life keeps going.
Like, bro, I had realized when my pops passed, life still going,
nothing has stopped. Everybody's still living their normal life.
And then I think, like, bro, if I die right now, everybody I'm talking to is finna
still
keep
gonna be
going.
a June 19th.
It's finna
still be a June 20th. It's gonna be.
It's finna keep going, bro.
People still gonna have Christmas. People still gonna have
happy. Kids is being born, bro.
That's crazy. All right, so y'all know Free Thug, man. Yeah. But was Digits? That's the name of the song.
Oh yeah.
All right, Listen to what he said in that song.
Horses don't stop; they keep going.
You can lose your life, but it's gonna keep going on. Why not risk life when it's gonna keep going? Yeah, when that somebody else is
But
born.
at least you got to say,
I run into did you run?
it's about that impact. That's what he's saying. The impact. We run out of digit. We run out of money. That's the impact he got on the world.
You can lose your life. It's gonna keep going. Physically, your life is going.
Yeah.
Spiritually, your life keeps going.
But
When
not-
you die, somebody else is
But
born.
why not risk life? But it's gonna keep going.
Hey man. Hey man.
What?
Physically, yeah, your life stops. But spiritually, your life keeps going. And when you and your body leave this earth, somebody else's body is coming on this earth.
But why is people? But what is the scandal on dying though? Some people scared about dying. Some people don't care about dying.
Like you said earlier, it's a celebrate.
Yeah.
What you said? You said that?
Yeah.
It's a celebrate.
Celebration.
Like, yeah, it hurts for that person not to be here. But if you really believe in the spiritual world, because the spiritual world, it runs parallel with each other. The physical world and the real world run parallel. So literally, we right next to it.
Yeah.
We all gonna keep
Man, you
going.
better stop playing.
Hey, man.
So what we gonna do in the next? Like, what we gonna do in the next? Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, it's different, bro.
whoa,
The whole situation different.
Yeah.
It's all different, bro.
hey,
Yeah, like. Y'all good, man.
Hey.
Real conversation.
Good combo.
Yeah, but like I said, what's some advice that y'all can give somebody
Oh.
that's going through the same thing?
Bro, you took it from me. You said keep going.
Like, bruh, I was literally finna say life don't stop for you. So so take that time out for yourself, bruh. Find out what you love, bruh. That's what I'm gonna say, bruh.
Focus on it.
Bruh, find that thing you love, bruh, and dive into it, bruh.
Girl, you a
Like,
fool, bro.
what he do? But yeah, bro, like just find what you love and just keep going, bro. Like just keep doing your thing, bro.
yeah, nah, for real. Hey, all I got for the kids out there, man. Like they said, life don't stop for nobody. You gonna have to keep grinding. If you keep grinding, eventually your hard work gonna pay off. You show God that you really want. The only person that you really got to show, bro, you don't got to show your mama, your daddy, your
Yourself.
sister, your brother, man. Show yourself and God
Yourself.
that you really want it, man, and it will play out exactly how you want it to play out. You won't even think, like, bro. I said I was gonna do a clothing brand in February, March.
I remember that.
And I was like, bro, I'm gonna do it. And now, bro, it's like,
You didn't know what you were finna do.
I didn't even know what I was finna do.
Yeah.
But God handed it to
And
you.
he handled it, and it's like I quit my job and everything, bro. I'm done with my job, about everything. I quit my job. Ever since then, I haven't had money. I've been able to buy what I want.
Telling you, bro.
Everything just been going.
It's crazy. I got two things to say.
Yeah.
It's two things that I want to say. Whatever you're going through, don't feel like you owe somebody. Don't feel like you gotta do this for this person. I just say, yeah, I just keep it like that. I keep it simple. Don't feel like you owe somebody. You need to prove something to somebody.
Yeah.
You don't gotta prove nothing but yourself. Don't be like, I gotta prove this to this person. I gotta prove this to that person. Prove it to yourself, and then show for everybody else. And then just keep the faith.
Yeah.
Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. And when you ask God for something, He gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. Like, you ask God for something right now.
He gonna give you
He
exactly
gonna
what
give
you
you
asked
exactly
for.
what you asked for. But it ain't gonna be no time.
And he don't know
He
when.
ain't finna give you no time.
Hey, you
He ain't
still
finna
gotta
give you no
work
date,
for it,
no
too.
year. Yeah, you still gotta work for it.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
got to show him that
gotta
you want it.
down, you know what I'm saying? Your faith. And that, alright, show me what y'all, I'm finna give y'all some game. You ready for Coach Battle? James 2:26. Faith without work is dead. If you don't got no faith, and you're not gonna put in the work, God ain't finna give you a goddamn thing. And it's not gonna happen. But once you working for it, once you gonna work for it and you got your faith, whatever you ask God, He gonna give it to you. It just ain't gonna give you it's not gonna have no time on it, have no date on it. You might ask for it today, June 14th, today 14th, June 14th, 2023, it might not come to June 14th, 36. You never know. So always be prepared. And another thing is, the devil can bless you too.
Hello.
The devil, let me say it again. The devil can bless you too. The devil can give you a blessing when you're not ready for that blessing. The devil can give you a blessing in your hardest moments of your life when you shouldn't need a blessing. And that blessing makes your ego big. It makes you, it changes you to a bad person. It changes you to a person that your mom not even familiar of. So don't always be okay with a blessing that you didn't ask for. Always be humble about your blessing. Don't be like, I got this blessing, I got this and that. Be humble about your blessing because, like I said, the devil can bless you too, and it can be a blessing that can change your life, or it can be a blessing that put you down the wrong road. And blessings don't always have to be good blessings. So, like I said, just be humble. It's a blessing that you able to have a story like you lost anybody in your family. It's a blessing to even have a story like that. Because people lose people every day, every second. So it's a blessing for us to have a story. It's a blessing to just do everything that you think that was wrong, that you think that was bad, that you think that wasn't good for your life. It's a blessing that you went through it.
Facts.
Yeah. That's real, man. Hey, man. So anything else y'all want to say, man?
Hey, man. Y'all like the video, man. Y'all really show love to y'all boy. He put in work.
That's what I'm saying. He put in work every day.
He put in work every day for this,
Every day, man.
He do what he got to do just for him to get these videos out. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all show love.
That'd be an all night trying to do that.
Hey, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say, hey, y'all gonna see me in Kansas. Y'all gonna, hey, I'm finna turn up. But hey, one thing I am gonna say, bro, I'm proud of both of y'all, bro. Like,
I'm proud of you, man.
Like, real talk, bro.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of y'all, bro.
Proud of you, man.
Everything that y'all doing, bro, I'm watching it, bro. I'm watching y'all,
Man, we gonna
might not say
man.
nothing every day, but I'm watching all y'all,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Like, I'm proud of
You know what I'm
everybody.
saying, man? We gonna
Proud of y'all.
we gonna all go big, bro.
Go big.
Just keep believing, bro.
Hold on, what you say that verse was, James? What?
Oh, James 2:26, faith without work is dead.
Man, long as you, I'm like, that's had it on me, dog.
Faith without work is dead.
It's
bro.
dead. Do you hear that?
Hear me? You understand me? You understand me?
Dead. Like, ain't no coming back
Ain't
alive. Then you say you can come back alive after you dead.
That means it was never alive.
It was never, yeah.
It was never alive.
Man, you got no
ain't had
faith,
nothing.
man. If you got no faith, then you ain't gonna put the
Oh,
work in.
because you said
bro.
it was dead.
No faith without work.
Faith
No,
without
faith
work.
Faith without work is dead. It's not alive. It's dead. It's not alive yet.
Once you put in that, I'm saying once you
put in that work and you got that faith on top, man.
Hey, who gonna stop it?
Nobody is, man. But yeah. But
Man,
make sure
man,
y'all
man.
please go like
You got to.
and subscribe.
Hey, follow the TikTok too, bro. I know y'all see the TikTok.
The TikTok, the reels
Follow
going
the
crazy. The
TikTok,
reels going
man.
crazy, man. I think I really liking the reels, bro.
Hey,
Like
they
I
like
really,
it.
liking the reels, man. So I need y'all to go on Instagram.
Got to.
Go ahead and follow
Got to.
the 21 Culture.
21.
The TikTok, the 21 Culture. The YouTube,
Okay.
the 21 Culture Podcast on
21.
YouTube. And y'all just please, like I said, it ain't gonna take you 2 seconds.
And it's free, dog.
Let's stop right now, though.
It's
Let's
free.
stop
All
right
right,
now.
I'm put the subscription. I said subscription.
Subscribe.
The subscribe little logo right here. Pay right here.
There you go.
So I'm gonna remind you. Y'all visually seeing it right now. So look, I'll get y'all a little second. Want to do that?
Let me take a sip, bro.
Okay, I know you got the phone.
Let me take a
I know
sip.
you got the
Let me
phone
take a sip, man.
Landscape. So go ahead and turn it. Go ahead and turn it the regular way.
Click it.
You know what I'm saying? You see a little subscription. That's a subscription. I keep saying
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And the like button.
And the reason I got it on my mind because I gotta go do the subscription from Amazon Prime, the Prime Video Jump. I did watch Creed, bro. About time.
Hey, what it was?
Creed. I never
I just watched Avatar. Did y'all watch Avatar?
Bro.
I gotta go see home.
I need to get back into the movie.
I stopped watching. I ain't gonna lie, 8th grade, bro. We was in the movie here.
Having fun too.
Having too much.
Hey man.
Hey, the movie day was fun.
Nah, for real, bro.
Hey, bro. Everybody used to be there. Every school's there.
I used to be in trouble.
We was at Rico.
I ain't telling them I used to be like the crib in trouble.
Bro, it's funny.
I stayed in trouble.
Man, what?
Yeah, man. Y'all just go peas, like, and subscribe right now.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying right now. I ain't gonna do too much, but
If y'all watch this whole video, like, what
I'm
year
saying,
you
hey,
already
Hey, now look, if you here,
like, you still watching it. You still watching
hey,
it.
that's real, bro. That's real.
yeah, and fast. If you watch the whole video, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, that real.
Hey, just coming down low said, I made it to the end.
do that.
Yeah, because we got something for y'all.
Yeah, facts. If you comment down below, I made it to the end of the video. Cause the only way you gonna see this part of the video,
Yeah.
if you made it to the end of the video.
Cause you're not skipping to the end.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Yeah.
So if you made it to the end of the video, comment down below.
I did it.
But comment something.
No, son, let her know.
I did
I'm gonna hit you up, and I got something. I got something.
Hey, I'm gonna throw some. Whatever he throw,
I'm saying,
I
I
throw.
got
You hear me? We going back to back to back like a
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I got something for you. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Hey, hold up.
I got you.
Hey,
Y'all coming on, man. This is a good one. Y'all get this on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, man. Anytime. Y'all get this on Sunday, on Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there
Nah,
too.
for real, man.
And we appreciate y'all for the ones that take it out there taking care of y'all kids.
Nah.
I appreciate
That's
you.
the one.
boy.
Yeah, be specific.
I appreciate you.
You out there taking care of your kids, man. You out there, man. You just being a man. Being about your business.
Let me say something though. When I see fathers like nowadays, bro, I look at them like, bro, be a father, like, cause
That's real.
it's not gonna be forever. Like, I be looking like at like teachers and stuff, and I be like, damn, like they sons, like they still got their son. Like, be a father while you can, cause once it's gone, bro,
It's gone.
You
Like,
can't, you can't live.
And I say it's vice, and it's crazy because I say it's vice versa. I feel like that's the same thing with any parent, your mom or your dad.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just, you know, most moms don't take care of their kids, and it's up to their dad to take care of them. So like just you know, just do what you gotta do.
Stand on the business. Stand on the business. Stand on
Be
the
a
business.
pops, man.
Hey, like Huncho said, he put the business on the floor, then he stand on it.
Stand on it.
You hear me?
10 toes down. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Put
but
my hands on your face,
Yeah.
see how I feel. Like.
so like I said, go please like and subscribe right now.
Yeah.
21 Culture Podcast on all
Tune in,
platforms.
tune in,
You can
tune
find
in,
it
tune in.
anywhere, any place, anytime. And yeah, we're gonna be back with episode 5 next week. So we're on the road, man. I'm on the road.
Do
I'm
anything.
on the road, and I got something big coming for y'all next month.
Ooh.
I got some big things, and I got some big things in the bag.
I
So y'all
don't
make
know
sure
what it
y'all
is.
go subscribe right now, cause y'all need to stay
Hey, hold
tuned,
on,
man.
twin. Turn on the post notifications so you can get notified every time we post a video. Hey, turn on the post notifications so you get notified every
Damn, for
time.
real, bruh.
21 Culture.
And then, hey, yeah, I got some stuff coming next week, and I got merch coming too. So if you want the 21 Culture merch shit, hey man, let me know. It's in the making. So y'all stay tuned, man. 21 Culture Podcast on all platforms. You find it anywhere, any place, anytime. You dig? We out this motherfucker. Yeah, doing it